Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. In this game, we'll see the Bulls going up against New Jersey. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Clark, these guys are still, kind of putting some feelers out on the season. When can you really tell what kind of team you have?
Well, I think the first test really comes when you're playing away from home, on the road. Good teams distinguish themselves by winning on the road. It gives you confidence when you can get wins there. The next thing is how you play against the best teams in the league.
And he flashes his touch from deep there.
Here's Marbury.
Bulls foul. Fred Hoiberg. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Marbury. Three-pointer. And that one is off. Mercer. He's covered by Gill. Mercer. Martin with the block. Here's Marbury. And there's the drive. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Marbury, because he's such an explosive and strong athlete, is outstanding getting it done on the drive.
Here's El-Amin. Brand a screen on Gill. El-Amin the pass to Brink. Here's Hoiberg. Bulls moving the ball around. And no good that time. Here's Gill. It's rebounded by Fizer. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Brand outside. Rocket 6. Pass to Fizer. A rebound by the Nets. Here's Marbury. Here's Eschmeyer. Outside Jackson. Over Hoiberg. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Evan Eschmeyer.
And here are the Bulls now. They trail by 1. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
And the Bulls with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Gill misses. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Chicago trailing here. Here's El-Amin. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. To end the cold streak. Rebounded by Eschmeyer. Eschmeyer's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Marbury. Outside for Jackson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to El-Amin. Mercer covered by Martin.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Second team foul.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just one or two guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
And the first one drops.
You always have to take advantage of trips to the line.
He hits both from the stripe. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Marbury. Last time out, he had 13 points. Count it. Marbury's got his second bucket of the night.
Showing some trickery that time with the floater. Marbury, so hard to defend.
Mercer covered by Martin. Pass to Hoiberg. Here's Fizer. They get it back. Mercer passes to Hoiberg. That's tipped. And now New Jersey on the break. And here's the fast break. The finish. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Here's Marbury. He takes it in. Chicago grabs the miss. Brand's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's El-Amin. Mercer passes to Brand. Second chance shot. Here's Mercer. Rebounded by Eschmeyer. Eschmeyer's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's Marbury missing. Chicago leading. El-Amin, the pass to Mercer. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Pass to Brand. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Oh, great work inside. He doesn't mind taking punishment on the way up.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Brand. Williams, he's checked in for New Jersey. Van Horn comes in for Kenyon Martin. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. New Jersey trails by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one. Sending it right over the top to the shooter.
Chicago calls timeout. Here's El-Amin. Mercer, he's covered by Gill. Pass to Fizer. Here's El-Amin. Just 5 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And Van Horn pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
There's the triple. Rebound by Elton Brand. And so here is Chicago. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
We got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beaters. I mean, but you've got to start somewhere. The win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
Pass to El-Amin. Now Brand. Tipped away. And now New Jersey on the break. Here's Van Horn. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Marbury. Here he goes. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Down low. Brand, good. Brand's got 7.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Marbury. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's El-Amin, guarded by Jackson. Brand right side. Benjamin the pass to Brand. Here's El-Amin. Brand a screen on Jackson. To the middle. And it's Brand with the jam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Marbury. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Chicago with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's El-Amin. Mercer passes to El-Amin. Rebound by Williams.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
To the inside, Benjamin. That shot, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Jackson dishes to Williams. Back to Jackson. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And now it's a 3-point New Jersey lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And there's the call on Jackson. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up.
4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Benjamin. He trains the quick shot.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
The Nets shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. From deep. Marbury, good. Marbury's got 11 points.
A confident and fearless three-point shooter. Marbury, not afraid at all to take the long-range shots.
Crawford outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by Williams. New Jersey leading by 4. Here's Gill. And the rejection by Brand. Here's Drew. Here's Benjamin. No good from outside. It's the Nets now.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And right now, he is cooking. His guys would be smart to keep feeding the beast.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Crawford looking over the floor. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Drew. Fires the 3. They did it again. Benjamin the pass to Crawford. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's New Jersey with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Jersey?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Here's Drew following the bucket by the Nets. Three-pointer. Rebound, New Jersey. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Nets leading by 8. Here's Gill. Pass to Marbury. Driving the lane. Count that one. Marbury's got 4 points in the quarter.
Stephon Marbury can flat out fill it up. And right now, he's on track for a monster night.
Here's Hoiberg. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. To the right side. Here's the screen. Here's Drew. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Van Horn. Rebound by the Bulls. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Benjamin. Here's Hoiberg. Williams with the block. And they'll get another chance. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. New Jersey leading by 7. Here's Kittles. Off target from three-point range. For Chicago, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Pass to Van Horn. Here's Marbury. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Van Horn, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, you got to like the intensity. He really went at him that time.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for New Jersey?
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Chicago calls timeout.
All right, fans, let's hear it for your Chicago Dancers.
And here are the Bulls now. 9-point game. Five to shoot. Pass to Drew. For the 3. Offensive rebound. Takes a 3. And again, no good by Chicago. New Jersey leading by 9. Here's Gill. And the Nets miss again.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Drew. Pass to Hoiberg. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Trains it from beyond the arc. Hoiberg's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Marbury. He's got 17. Shoots from 8. Van Horn, no good.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Here's Benjamin. A three-pointer off the mark. Nets leading by 6. Here's Marbury. They set the pick. Pass to Van Horn. And it falls over the rim and in. Van Horn's got his second basket of the night.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Here's Drew. Miller inside. He started by Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And he can't hit the second. For New Jersey, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Pulls up. Van Horn, no good. Chicago trails by 7. Inside, Fizer. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Oh, good touch from the interior. That's a high percentage shot.
Harris outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Drew. Some solid defense from Harris. Pass to Newman. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Here's Crawford. Still without a basket. From the baseline. That one drops for him.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Harris looking it over. Pass to Van Horn. The 15-footer, good. Van Horn's got 6 here in this quarter.
Bang, bang. That's being shot ready.
And so Crawford will bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 7. The tray. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Newman to the paint. The shot by Williams, no good. Crawford outside. Pass to Drew. The 3. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. They'll have a jump ball. Miller with the ball. Crawford outside. Pass to Drew for 3. Sinks the triple. Drew's got 6 points.
In the corner 3, such a valuable weapon in today's game.
Here's Newman. Lays it up off the glass.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Here's Drew from past the arc. It's hauled in by Harris. Floats one. The rebound by Drew. Drew's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Crawford. Pass to Drew. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Harris passes to Van Horn. It's good. Van Horn's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
And it's good for 2.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Here's Kittle. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Now here's Crawford. 6-point game. The second effort. It's tipped. Yep, it counts. So it's New Jersey now. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. And Chicago shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offenses look crossed up and confused at times. For Chicago, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Bryce Drew taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. It's a close game here in Chicago. Here's Kittle. Still yet to score. Here's Hoiberg to the wing on the left. Mercer guarded by Harris. Pass to Fizer. And the Bulls with another miss. The Nets shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Here's Stepanya. Hits the jump hook. And the Nets lead by 4.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here is Harris. That 3 off the mark. Here's El-Amin. Ball stolen. And now New Jersey on the break. And the shot goes in from Kittles. Kittles has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Scoring on the break, so much easier than in the half court.
Pass to Hoiberg. 1:35 left in the second quarter. Here's Brand. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. New Jersey leading by 7. Harris outside. Lets the 3 fly. Chicago grabs the miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
We've got 1:08 left now here in the second. Here's El-Amin. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mercer. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Kittle. All sorts of time. And there it is for him. And it's a 9-point Nets lead. The Bulls shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. Just 5 on the clock. They need this. Covain pulls it in. Harris with it. Puts up a 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So we reached the end of the first half of play. Nets lead by 9. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Nets leading by 9. Here's Marbury. 8 feet away. And it's El-Amin with the rebound. To Fizer from the arc, cranes the three-pointer. Fizer's got the first bucket of the third here for Chicago.
Zero hesitation there. He decided to shoot before he even got it. But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Brand's gone 4 of 8 from the floor, 50% on the night. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. El-Amin, the pass to Hoiberg. They get a hand on it. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Fizer. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Martin's in the post. It's all in by the Bulls. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
Here's Hoiberg. There's a screen. He's got a clear path. Here's Marbury. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Marbury using that great speed of his to get out ahead of the defense and get the fast break hoop.
Chicago trails by 5. Here's El-Amin. To the left wing. Clock at 4. Fizer. Off target with his 3. New Jersey leading by 5. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Mercer. New Jersey with the rebound. Eschmeyer's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Martin. It's all in by the Bulls. Fizer's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Hoiberg. Down low. And finished off by Brand.
Yes, sir. Throw that rock down.
For New Jersey, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And Chicago has possession.
Timeout.
Following the bucket by the Nets. Chicago calls timeout.
All right, fans.
Here's El Amin, covered by Martin. El Amin, the pass to Mercer. Here's Pfizer. No good with the triple.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
To the inside, pass to Gill. Outside, Martin. And finished off by Martin.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
And Brand wide open, he shoots. And again, no good by Chicago. Left side, Jackson. Outside, Martin. Here's Marbury. 19 points in the game. That one good for 2. And it's a 9-point Nets lead.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Pass to Hoiberg. Here's Pfizer. 5 on the clock. Here's Mercer. And the Bulls with another miss. New Jersey leading by 9. On the wing, Jackson. 6 points for him. Martin kicks to Jackson. Martin, the pass to Jackson. Martin with the screen for Jackson. And it's off from three-point range. Bulls have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Brand and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Kenyon Martin.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. For New Jersey, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Nice open look, but it's no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Now here's Douglas. D right on him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Douglas has got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets. Mercer defended by Douglas. Pass to El Amin. Here's Hoiberg. Here's El Amin. Here's Brand. Nails the baby hook. Brand's got 7 points for the quarter.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Douglas the pass to Gill. 18 feet out. Hoiberg with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Pass to El Amin. To the middle. Here's Pfizer. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Pfizer's got 14 points for the game. And so it's Douglas who will bring it up for New Jersey. Here's Gill. It's Douglas atop the key. Here's Gill. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Benjamin, covered by Martin. Knocks it loose. Here's Kittle. He's got 5 and finished off by Martin.
Perfectly timed. You imagine the practice hours that went into that.
Chicago trails by 8. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Let's hear it. Go, Chicago Vincent.
Chicago making a switch here. Crawford's checked in. Van Horn, he's checked in for New Jersey. Crawford passes to Drew. Here's Benjamin. His three-pointers off the mark.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Gill. Rebound by the Bulls. Benjamin, defended by Douglas. Pass to Pfizer. Jacks up a 3. Fails to fall. This number 6 now shooting 50%. He's taken 12 shots. Inside, Samaki. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New Jersey.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Now here's Crawford. 7 points in the game. The offensive rebound. Misses from close range. New Jersey leading by 9. And here's Douglas. Pass to Van Horn. Over Benjamin. Van Horn, no good. The Bulls shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Drew passes to Crawford. Brand sets a screen for Crawford. 5 to shoot. Drew bangs home the trifecta. Drew's got 11.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
That one is good from Van Horn.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Crawford outside. Here's Benjamin from outside off the mark.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Here's Gill. Chicago grabs the miss. Drew's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Next foul.
Miller's checked in for Chicago.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution for your Bulls. Number 40, Brad Miller.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Drew. Now Crawford. From deep. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Benjamin.
Nice possession, working it for a great look.
Driving in, here's Douglas. Plays it up and banks it in. Douglas has got 4 points this quarter.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Crawford outside. That's good from Miller on the assist by Crawford. Crawford's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Douglas surveying the D. Yep, that one goes in there. Douglas has got 6 points. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Crawford against Douglas. Crawford outside. 6 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. Nets leading by 7.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Now here's Douglas. He's got 6. Here's Van Horn. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And we've reached the end of the third. Nets out in front, up 9. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Enzo Crawford will bring it up for the Bulls. 9-point game. Fires from 18. Rebounded by Eschmeyer. Eschmeyer's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Marbury passes to Eschmeyer. Over Crawford. It's hauled in by Jamal Crawford. Crawford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Looking to end his cold spell. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Nets leading by 9. Here's Gill. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Crawford following the bucket by the Nets. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside Jackson, out to the right wing. There's the screen. Here's Gill. A fadeaway J off the mark.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Crawford. Crawford missing again. For New Jersey, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Marbury, good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
So it's Chicago now, after the basket by New Jersey.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2. Jamal Crawford.
The first free throw is good. And so Jamal Crawford nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Marbury. Pass to Kittles. All alone. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Nets lead by 11.
That was a sweet one right there.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Crawford outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three-pointer is right on target.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Marbury. Off with the layup. Got a piece of it. Pass to Crawford. Over Van Horn. Crawford, no luck. Nets leading by 8. Here's Kittles, and the layup's good off the glass. Kittles has got 4 this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Ruffin, and the foul called on Kenyon Martin. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here.
Now into the lineup for Chicago, Jake Voskuhl, Mercer.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. They set the screen. Here's Drew, and count it from 19 feet away. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Here's Marbury. It's good. Marbury's got 25 points.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And he gets the bucket.
Showing the strength inside to take the hit and finish.
New Jersey leading by 8. To the paint, here's McIlvaine. Pass to Kittles. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Bulls. Miller's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. And it's blocked.
Great anticipation defensively. He was all over that.
Here's Marbury. No good that time. Chicago trails by 8. Here's Drew. Kittles grabs the board. For New Jersey, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Pass to Marbury. Here's Kittles. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Marbury's got such great playmaking skills. His ball handling, passing, top shelf.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And he earns himself a trip to the line. That's a positive possession for this offense.
At the line for your Bulls, Mercer.
First one falls for it. New Jersey making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Nets leading by 8. Here's Marbury. The shot misses. It's tipped. Bulls are gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Just 5 to shoot. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
At the line for your Bulls, Fred Hoiberg.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Out to the right wing. Pfizer. And it's off from 3-point range. For New Jersey, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. 14 feet away. And it's Marbury missing. Chicago trails by 8. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Chicago, Mercer. Taking 2
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. It's the Nets now. Here's Marbury. Down low. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And Chicago shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Brand in the posts. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Gill is checked in for the Nets.
Number 13, Kendall Gill.
Here's Hoiberg. Shot clock at 6. Gill, the pass to Marbury. Connects from three-point range. And now an 11-point New Jersey lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here is Brand. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a reject.
Here's Newman. Picked by Williams. Here's Gill. And he gets it to go. Gill's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
Very athletic play that time by Gill inside. Nice job working to get the high percentage shot for himself.
Here's Hoiberg. To the wing right side. Pass to El Amin. And they get it. And he comes up with the deuce.
The assisted basket. Coaches love those. Shows your offense is running well.
Marbury passes to Gill. Picked by Williams. To the middle. Here's Marbury. Lets a floater go. It's rebounded by Fizer. Chicago trails by 11. Mercer passes to Brand. Chalk up 2 there.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Marbury. Banked in off the glass. Marbury's got 9 points now in the quarter. Chicago with the ball. They trail by 11. The Bulls call timeout.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
All right, fans, let's hear it for your Chicago Monsters.
Head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I heard Phil Jackson as he talked with the team. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. See if those words work, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Nets leading by 11. Three-pointer. No good that time.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's El Amin. A rebound by the Nets. Here's Kittles. Baseline J on the way. Chicago grabs the miss. Brand's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Marbury. Covered by Brand. Marbury, good. Marbury's got 15 points in just the second half. Chicago trails by 13. Pass to Fizer. And again, Chicago, no good. Well, New Jersey shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. Right wing. Brand against Williams. And the rejection by Brand.
No, sir. He was not letting that one go.
All going up court. Fizer's shot is good.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Pass to Stepania. Over in the corner, Williams. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. It's rebounded by Fizer. They've got a chance to cut the deficit to within 10. Here's Hoiberg. No good with the layup. Here's Kittles. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. And the Nets lead by 13.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And here's New Jersey. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Pass to Marbury. Here's Newman. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's New Jersey easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.